Hello Team DSG and welcome to this edition of Paul's Pulse. Summer is winding down, the kids are back in school, and our customers are beginning the frantic push that happens every year to get projects wrapped up. The end of September will mark the end of our third quarter, and our planning for next year really gets into high gear. As usual, I'll start out by giving you a quick update on where we stand relative to our goals. As you know, our big three financial goals for the year are achieving our sales budget, improving our working capital performance, and delivering our earnings budget. On the sales front, August sales were behind budget and also behind last August. This continues the trend that we have seen over the last several months of declining growth in most of our segments. We continue to have great market share opportunities in every segment in all of our markets, as we don't have 100% market share anywhere. So no matter what the economy throws at us, we still have the opportunity to grow with both new and existing customers. August did show a nice rebound in our standard gross margin with an above budget performance from a rate standpoint. Great job. Delivering a world-class customer experience and being aggressive in driving our sales message to the market will be what sets us apart. We just need to make sure that we're giving you the tools to make it happen. We continue to make good progress on working capital during August. As you'll recall, working capital includes our inventory, accounts receivable, and accounts payable. We had a huge improvement in our AP days. Great job to Stacy and the entire AP team. We also had continued good progress in our credit days. We built up some inventory across the company to support a couple of initiatives we have going on. This, coupled with our sales miss, caused us to go a bit backwards on our inventory days performance for the month of August. Year to date, we're just about right on target for our cash-to-cash days and making good progress toward our year-end goal of a 10-day improvement. I'm confident that with continued focus, we're going to make it happen. So great job, thanks for your efforts. Our sales miss continues to be our biggest obstacle to achieving our earnings budget. We continue to work hard to mitigate the sales miss with a focus on margin improvement and good expense management. We really have to stay focused on managing our expenses to the business we have, balancing expense growth to the sales growth, particularly over the last 4 months of the year. I encourage every associate to look for expense saving opportunities. We have made some good progress this year, but we still have a lot to go after. We continue to have some great individual branch performances throughout the territory, which is really exciting to see. Being the best distributor in our local markets is our best recipe for success. So that's where we stand from a financial perspective through August. I do continue to be encouraged by the can-do attitude shared by all associates. I know that we have the best team on the field and that together we will win. Make sure to ask your local manager how your branch or department is doing. There are many exciting things going on in the company that I want to share. We're making investments on many fronts that will not only help us today, but would also set us up well for the future. Here's a few of them. Our Project Phoenix business transformation and ERP upgrade continues on track and on budget. It's exciting to see more and more people being pulled into the project. Our March go-live is not that far away. It'll be here before we know it. I hope everyone read the IT update that Tracy Koenig sent out earlier this week. We're making investments on many fronts within our IT systems and hardware. This is really laying the foundation on which we can build upon for years to come. Our new e-commerce customer portal went live earlier this week. What a significant improvement this is in our ability to provide a world-class online experience for our customers. This is our initial rollout, with many more enhancements being made in the months to come. I am really proud of the effort that the entire team put forth under a tight timeline to roll out this best-in-class customer solution. Let's make sure that we take the time to tell our customers about how great this tool is, and we built it for them. There are a bunch of other projects and activities going on as well. This is what great companies do. Drive the day-to-day business forward while also improving the foundation for the future. I want to make sure that every month I spend a little bit of time talking about our ESOP. I've talked in the past about how our EBITDA, or earnings, is the biggest controllable piece of our annual ESOP valuation. Our earnings are also the way that we were able to meet our ESOP obligations each year. At the end of August, we paid out $10.2 million in distributions to retired or separated associates and diversifications to current associates. These payments are the most significant cash draws we have as a company. That's why we talk so much about achieving our earnings budget. That's where the money comes from. These are real dollars being paid out. How cool is it that all of the work that you've put in and the value that you accrue in your ESOP account gets paid out when you retire? We are building our future and our retirement together every day. Okay, now it's time to go to the mailbag. Dan from Fargo asks, I believe we are trying to provide a world-class experience for our customers, but if we made this known to our vendor partners, there seems to be a disconnect somewhere as our inventory levels on top 200 items, as well as many other commonly sold items, are very low or not on the shelf. Are we going to bump up stock levels on A, B, and C items? Thanks for the question, Dan. I'm guessing that's on the mind of many folks across the company as well. I did pose this question to Rod Hicks, our VP of Operations, and here's what we have going on to make sure that we have the right inventory in the right place at the right time. We are taking multiple steps to ensure better in-stock rates on inventory. As I mentioned earlier, we have beefed up our inventory investment and continued to improve our A and B inventory. Some of this is being accomplished by proactively transferring excess A and B products into locations with low inventory to cover the shorts while we await shipments from the vendor. We have implemented a new purchasing structure with the addition of electrical and mechanical purchasing managers to, again, proactively manage inventory levels. We have also reallocated purchasing functions to the correct buyers and added 2 new buyers to the team. These are all things that have occurred in the last 30 to 45 days. Here are a few other things that are being worked on now to help with our local inventory availability. We are moving to a hub and spoke distribution model, which will allow our branches to be replenished within 1 to 2 days, while also increasing inventory levels at the hub locations. The pilot is currently underway in western North Dakota. There'll be more to come on this as we continue to make progress. So Dan, this continues to be a work in progress, but one that we have focused activities and actions being taken to ensure that we have a positive impact. I can assure you that a lot of attention is being applied to this. Being the best local distributor with the right inventory on the shelf is a real difference maker. Before I wrap up, I have one thing I'd like to remind all associates about, and that is volunteer time. Being active and engaged members of our local communities really speaks to the heart of what ESOPs are all about. Remember that each associate was given 8 hours of volunteer time reflected in ADP as paid time off. Use this time to give back to an organization that you are passionate about, to help others in your community, or to just make the world a better place. The gift of time is sometimes the most precious thing we have. 8 hours of volunteer time is there for all of us to go make a difference in our local communities. That's all I have for this month. I am thrilled with the progress that we continue to make. We have accomplished a lot and still have much to do. Thank you all for everything you do every day to make us even better. Have a great day.